Alright, so boom. You're sitting at home, got a whole creative idea in your head, but you absolutely don't know what to do. Well, look no further. WeWantMoore.com is here to save you. We got a whole bunch of new options that's on the website, from video booking and photo booking. We even have a newsletter that tells you exactly what's going on in the world of We Want More. Make sure to check out the website, WeWantMoore.com. Let's make your next dream come true. What's going on? What's going on in the morning with y'all? It's your boy Shamar Moore, aka We Want More, for those that got me on social media. I actually thought of this video, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I did a Q&A before, but that was mostly y'all asking me questions. But I've never done like a get to know me, considering, you know, with all these new subscribers. Shout out to y'all. Hey, let's go. But with all y'all coming forward, I figured, you know, to do a get to know me. Now granted, I know I didn't post this on social media for you guys to ask questions, so I'm just gonna pull up some questions from online or questions that I've seen on YouTube before. Before we even get into this video, make sure to subscribe, son. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's subscribing to the Moore Gang. Comment down below if whatever y'all want to be called. I don't know. I thought of Moore Gang, but if y'all want to be called something else, y'all can comment that down below and I'll pick the best one. But subscribe, son. Subscribe to the family, subscribe to the channel, so you could be a part involved in this beautiful, hilarious adventure. The first question I saw was my middle name. My middle name is actually Moore, hence where We Want More comes from. I don't know if y'all know my last name, but it's a little complicated, and it's like Haitian, French, and it's I just don't include it just because for a lot of people it's just gonna be too hard to try to understand, and I don't know. So I stick with Moore most of the times. That's why sometimes y'all see like my name is Shamar Moore or We Want More, just because it's easier to come out. But Moore is actually my middle name. Next question I seen was how tall am I? I'm actually 6'1". A lot of people don't know that. People that have seen me, obviously you see that I'm tall, but based on the YouTube and how y'all seen this video, y'all can't really tell how tall I am, but I'm actually a tall guy. Currently, where do I live? I actually live in New York. Obviously, I'm not gonna give you my address, you know what I'm saying? But I live in New York. I don't plan on staying in New York though, just for the simple fact that New York is way too expensive. It's smelly. It's too much going on here, and I kind of like, you know, a little more peaceful, nice spots. And so eventually, you know, I'll move somewhere else. But right now, currently, we in the Big Apple. We in the motherland, you know what I'm saying? All right, I see funniest moment throughout high school. It was actually my junior year of high school, when I was first introduced into track. A lot of my friends kept telling me to come into track, and I was like, nah, I'm not really a runner. Like I was always into basketball, even though I never really I mean, I tried out for the team once, but that's for another story. But junior year of high school, I was actually doing this cross country race for the first time. I've never ran in my life. Mind you, my mom bought me like Air Force One sneakers, all black ones, to run for track, which if y'all know what sneaker I'm talking about, you know that's not a sneaker for running. But basically, I ran that race, but right before it, I had to switch my pants with somebody because, you know, it wasn't the right pants. I was wearing tighty whities at the time, so I told all the guys, I'm like, because mind you, we outside, there's no like going inside somewhere to change. So I'm telling all the guys, I'm like, yo, huddle me up because I gotta change my pants, you know what I'm saying? They huddled around me. I took off the pants really fast, but then somebody moved and somebody saw me in my tighty whities, and poof, people was taking pictures, people was laughing. All the girls that was there that looked, you know, they look good and I was trying to talk to, clearly it was a wrap for that. And plus, nobody told me about compression shorts and how I'm supposed to wear those for track races. So I kind of understand why I didn't get no girls like that in high school. Who are my favorite YouTubers since we're on the YouTube platform? I would say currently right now, 4YE is still one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. People that know me very closely know that Jay and Trey are like hilarious brothers to me. I could watch all their videos. I watch their vlogs like multiple times in a day. I've watched all of their vlogs at least more than once. Who's another YouTuber I watch all the time? Peter McKinnon is a great YouTuber. He's not really on the funny side, even though he can be, but he's more of a photographer. I also like Mango Street. I occasionally watch Royal Family with Clarence and Queen. I'm not into like couple channels like that. Like I've never really watched a couple channels before, but Clarence and Queen, for some reason, like they're very entertaining. And yeah, off the top of my head, that's the YouTubers I could think about right now, but definitely number one is 4YE for sure. Do I speak any languages and how well? I actually speak English proficiently, and I also speak Haitian Creole. For those that don't know, I'm actually Haitian. Well, I wasn't born in Haiti, I was born here, but you know, my parents were born in Haiti, so I kind of associate myself with Haitians. Yeah, I can speak Creole. It's not fluent, but it's like I can understand like almost everything that somebody's saying. and I could respond like 50%. Like I'm still working on it. It's still some things I need to work on as far as fluidity, but I'm a little nice with it. Next question is, how long was my longest relationship? Fun fact, I've never made a year with somebody as far as dating. As far as talking to somebody or like just knowing somebody and being, you know, with someone and like dating and stuff, I've actually made a year for the first time with somebody, current girlfriend today. But as far as dating somebody, I have not made it yet. The longest I've made dating wise is 10 months. Really close, but it ended. But of course I know for sure that the current girlfriend I'm with now, I'm definitely gonna make a year. So what is my go-to hairstyle? I don't know if you have noticed since like 2015, but well, not 2015, was it? Yeah, maybe like 2016. The fade, you know what I'm saying, with the waves on top. This has been my go-to since like forever now. I think it's fly, you know what I'm saying? It's a little smooth. How many siblings do I have? This is a little complicated. Right now, like my immediate siblings is my brother and my sister. I have one brother and one sister. But if we talk about siblings in general, I have my blood brother from both my mother and father, 2 brothers on my father's side, 1 sister on my father's side, and I have a sister on my mom's side. So that's a total of like, oh no, I'm lying. I got like, dang, I got mad brothers and sisters. That's like, it's a little complicated, but if we talking immediate siblings, I have 1 brother and 1 sister. But if we talking in general, I got like maybe 6 or 7 in total. The question is, what is my morning and evening routines? I actually in the morning, it's a little different now, just because, you know, I'm working at a school. Morning I wake up at like 5:15. You know what I'm saying? I scroll on my phone for about 2-3 minutes, and I get up, take a shower. I'm actually gonna make a video with like get ready with me pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. But more times than not, I really do the same thing every day. Just get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then get ready for the day, or throw my clothes on, lotion, you know, the basic stuff. And then the evening is a little different, just because every day is like something new, whether I like get a big meal or something, or I watch basketball if basketball's on, or I play 2K, I'm editing a video. There's not really a set evening schedule, but usually my evenings is packed with doing something. But the one thing I would say like every evening is talking to my girlfriend. So what's my favorite Netflix show? I actually don't have a favorite. I just watch a bunch of stuff. Like sometimes I'll watch Friends or Fresh Prince, but if it's in the US, most times I'm watching like stand-up comedy, like Dave Chappelle's. Like Dave Chappelle I could watch all day, like every day. It's just hilarious. I watch The Flash, even though I don't think they've updated the last season. Stranger Things, even though that hasn't come back in a while. I think they come back in 2021, but it's been a while. Next question is, describe my first crush. My first crush was actually in kindergarten, but I don't remember her fully, so I'm actually going to talk about another crush who was like the first one I could like fully remember. It was in the 3rd grade. Her name was Ashley Walker. She was like somebody I stared at for like all day. I don't want to say stared at because it sounds like a stalker, but she was somebody that I thought was like really pretty. And I had the biggest crush on her from like 3rd grade up until graduation of 8th grade. I was always, I don't know why, but I was always scared to talk to her, just because I've as a kid I had low confidence, so I was like, I didn't think she would be with me. Like, it turns out like we cool friends now, but it was just like, as a kid, like I always thought like she was like the most gorgeous girl in the whole school. What is my favorite sports team? Currently it's the Miami Heat, even though my current like favorite player of all time is LeBron James, and I love basketball. So you know, when he was on Miami, it kind of made sense. It blended well. But you know, outside of Miami, I don't really have another team. I used to love the Memphis Grizzlies, but when they broke up, you know, Mike Conley, Rudy Gay, yeah, I'm going on about basketball. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all don't watch basketball like that, but that's my team, Miami Heat. My celebrity crush, I don't know if y'all noticed the Smash Or Pass videos, but Megan Good, her, yeah, Megan Good and her, those are my 2 like top, like I'm in love with them. Like, I have a baby with them. I'm holding you. Like, do I know my personality type? I don't know if there's specific personalities that's out there, but I do know I'm a very quiet person. Unless I'm like really cool with you, then I'm like a little expressive and sometimes annoying. Like my girl, my mom, my brother, my sister, a lot of people that's close to me have told me like, yeah, I could get annoying like really bad. That's just because, you know, like if I'm in a great mood, like I'm very playful, I'm very like open, I crack mad jokes. But if I'm in an uncomfortable space, or if I'm like not feeling it today, I'm gonna be very quiet. I'm very to myself, like listening to music, not really talking, those kind of. I think I'm learning myself a little more, but I still got some work to do. I'll do what's my biggest struggle that I've overcame. I'll say the biggest was, I guess, my whole college experience. I don't know if you guys know the entire story. I'm not gonna get into the entire story, but pretty much, you know, my freshman year, I didn't want to go. Having my father die and then having a major heartbreak, those were like the two biggest like hits on not just my college career but life in general. And I had to, that's kind of how YouTube and the whole YouTube skits and Instagram kind of started. But pretty much I didn't get over that for like a good year and a half, almost 2 years, before I like officially recovered. So that was some dark times. That might be a story time. I might make that a story time pretty soon. But you know, as far as that time, like from 2015 to maybe late 2016, that was like a dark hole time. I guess I'll end with this. If I could only do one last thing, what would it be? If I could do one last thing before I go, I would go on vacation to Hawaii with my girlfriend. Either my girlfriend or my family. I think that's the one thing, because I love to travel. I like vacations. I like the idea of, you know, being out and traveling the world. So I think I would travel the world, or I would travel somewhere I've always wanted to go, just for like a week or something, and then that'd be it. But that's it, y'all. That's basically me. I don't know if y'all got everything out of me, but pretty much we could do an updated version probably in the new year. But until then, guys, thank you guys for watching. Y'all could once again subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Press that little red button that says subscribe, and then press that bell next to it so you cannot miss content. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to follow me on the gram and Twitter. It's right under here, like literally. It just says it right there. But until then, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Later.